Stockton is one of the deadliest cities in California, but there's one rap crew called EBK who has everyone terrified, and today we're breaking down the brutal story of how they took over Stockton's rap scene. EBK, aka Everybody Killer, is a group from Stockton based around 2100 Nightingale Avenue. They claim to just be a rap group, but the cops classified them as a street gang back in 2018, and according to rumors, they've been putting all kinds of pressure on the ops. In 2019, two EBK affiliates allegedly slid into op territory and caught a dude named Ronald Celestine and left him dead in the street. It's not clear why they wanted Ronald dead, but EBK wasn't finished with him yet. 4 days later, Ronald's family hosted a memorial and candlelight vigil for him. While his family was hosting the vigil in the parking lot of a strip mall, the same EBK affiliates allegedly rolled through and started letting off shots. They hit 5 people during the shooting, and Ronald's cousin Benny Lott was tragically killed. Benny was a 34-year-old dude who didn't have anything to do with the streets. He was just there to pay respects to his cousin, but then he got caught up in the beef and unfortunately didn't make it out alive. EBK was allegedly going on a shooting spree and trying to catch as many ops as possible. Just 2 days after the memorial shooting, they allegedly slid back into North Stockton and hit up 2 more dudes in the street. EBK is based on the south side, but their biggest ops are 44G and NGSC in the north. EBK was allegedly putting in a lot of work in the trenches, but it didn't take long for everything to catch up to him. You can't crash out that much without getting a lot of heat from the cops. And in 2019, the Stockton police opened up an investigation into EBK and ended up booking 9 affiliates. Brian Norman, Raymoni Gaines, and Charles Princes were all arrested in connection to the murder of Ronald Celestine, and the other 6 EBK members went down for drugs, robbery, and other crimes. Rap fans didn't start paying attention to the beef until after EBK started blowing up in the industry though. The first rapper in the area who really popped off was young Slo-Be. Slo-Be was in the streets his whole life, but at the same time, he always wanted to rap. His dad had a little studio set up in his crib, and that's where Slo-Be laid down his first track. Back then, he wasn't really taking it seriously, but around 2018, young Slo-Be really got on his grind. Not before long, his name was popping in Stockton. Then Slo-Be leveled up his career when he linked up with a rapper from Sacramento named Bris. Bris came up in the trenches too, but he was trying to leave all the street drama behind and make it in the industry after one of his best friends had just gotten killed. Bris linked up with his cousin Mac J, who'd already been rapping for a while, and it didn't take long for Bris to build a buzz with fans on the West Coast. Young Slo-Be and Bris hitting the studio together was a huge win for the both of them, but unfortunately, they didn't get to enjoy the success for very long. Bris had issues with another Sacramento rapper named Uzi Marcus. According to rumors, Bris was dating Uzi's baby mama back in the day, but he cheated on her, so she hooked up with Uzi to get back at him. Uzi aired the beef out publicly on the track 42K and rapped, "Keep it real, you niggas ain't killed a fly, and if it's money on my head, why the fuck I'm still alive? You niggas ain't popping shit, they really just talking. Where they at? I'm right here on 42nd with the stick. Lil Bris, he a and Lil Danny, he a keep playing. I'll be outside your granny's with the switch." Then Bris clapped back with the track Sparked a Fuse and said, "Y'all just sparked a fuse. That mean it started back. I ain't tripping off the funk, it been a part of that. Hit his starter cap and make him fall and push his starter back. I just bought a strap. If it don't kill you, it'll cause a heart attack." It wasn't just a beef between Uzi and Bris though. It all started with 2 other Sacramento rappers named CML Lavish D and Mozzie. It's not clear where their issues came from, but they had been sending shots back and forth for years. Mozzie dished Lavish D on the track I'm Just Being Honest and rapped, "We can pistol play, but that ain't something you want to do. I'm just being honest. Lav never caught a body. I'm just being honest." Then Mozzie dropped a video for his diss track The Truth, and just a few hours later, his homie Zilla Zoe was murdered. A few months after that, his homie Jacoby James was at a birthday party when 2 of Lavish D's affiliates allegedly pulled up and killed him. They weren't finished there though. Lavish D's homies also allegedly murdered a dude named Shaquem Murray around the same time. Then Lavish D took a loss when his homie Stunna D was shot to death outside of a party. Both sides were losing people, and the beef wasn't just affecting Sacramento. Bris was affiliated with Lavish D, and young Slo-Be started rocking with him too. But rumors say Lavish and Mozzie's beef got both of them killed. In June 2020, Bris was caught in traffic and chased by the ops. He crashed his whip into a pole and tried to run away on foot, but the ops caught up and tragically shot him to death. Rumors were flying that Mozzie and Uzi were involved with the hit, but then a dude named Moses Hirschfield got charged for the murder. Losing Bris like that was tough for Slo-Be, but he didn't let it stop his hustle. Young Slo-Be kept grinding in the studio, and in 2021, he went viral on TikTok with the track I Love You. He was putting on for Stockton in a major way, but then in August 2022, EBK took a massive loss when young Slo-Be was found dead in the street. Young Slo-Be wasn't the only rapper putting on for Nightingale though. The other main rappers from EBK were EBK Young Jock and EBK Jaaybo. Back in the day, Jaaybo wasn't even really in the streets. His dad was a popular local rapper in Stockton called Rari, and his death is what changed everything. According to reports, when Jaaybo was a little kid, some teenagers in the area robbed him and his brother. Jaaybo's dad, Rari, wasn't gonna just let the dudes get away with robbing his sons like that though. After he found out what happened, Rari tracked the teenagers down to confront them over the situation. It's not clear exactly how it went down, but at some point the teenagers pulled out a gun and tragically killed Rari. Rari had spent time in prison and had just finished 7 years of probation 2 days before he died. Rari was a real street dude who was trying to make a name for himself in the industry and help out his community. Rari's come up was crazy too. Back in the 90s, his aunt was murdered. Then while Rari was heavy in the streets, his best friend got killed in a drive-by shooting. Then Rari's old dad was locked up in 2005 for beating a woman to death with a baseball bat. Rari's death had a big impact on Jaaybo, and not before long, Jaaybo hopped off the porch and started stealing cars. Jaaybo told No Jumper that the first time he stole a whip, he drove it straight to school and ended up getting caught the next day. His mom used to actually work at the local juvie, but by the time Jaaybo started getting locked up, she'd already retired. Jaaybo hopped off the porch early, and he started taking shots at the ops in the booth too. One of EBK's closest ops is a set called Trap Mob, aka Flyboys, and Jaaybo aired him out on tracks like The Apocalypse where he rapped, "Up it on the biggest nigga moving, I'm a Glock lifter, a shot sender, and I'm spanking any mob member. And, hey brother, get up on that hoe and I'ma knock sister. Fuck the mob, I told you I'll keep my name out your cock lickers." Another one of EBK's hottest rappers was a dude named EBK Young Jock. Jock's older brother Hari B was in the crew too, but he got caught up in a case that split the whole gang apart. According to rumors, Hari got booked for selling weed and allegedly told on EBK Osama and got him locked up. It's not clear what really went down or if he ever even snitched, but the rumors are flying like crazy, and it made EBK Young Jock split off and form his own EBK Crew that stands for Every Brother Counts instead of Everybody Kill Him. Jaaybo even took a shot at Hari B after it all went down and rapped, "Hari turned rat, he couldn't take the heat. They told that nigga 20 years, he started eating cheese." Jaaybo was popping off in the industry and racking up fans, but then in April 2023, he caught 8 new felony charges for carrying a gun in his car. What makes the situation even worse is that he told No Jumper a month before he got locked up that he had squashed everything with Young Jock and they had been making big plans together. Jaaybo wasn't the only EBK affiliate who got locked up though. In March 2023, a Flyboy rapper named Jay Black was shot and killed at Southside Market in Stockton. Jay Black had clowned EBK for young Slo-Be's death just a few months before he was killed, and EBK allegedly slid on Jay Black to get revenge for him dissing Slo-Be like that. An EBK affiliate named Lil Play was booked for the shooting, but the story doesn't end there. A few months after Lil Play was arrested, a former NBA player allegedly murdered Lil Play's girlfriend because she snitched on him. Chance Comanche played in the NBA G League for the Stockton Kings, and he allegedly kidnapped Lil Play's girlfriend Morena Rogers and helped murder her. The NBA player was with a woman named Sakari Hamden, a prostitute who knew Lil Play's girlfriend Morena. According to reports, the prostitute and NBA player set Lil Play's girlfriend up. Then the NBA player strangled her to death from the backseat of a car. The two of them dumped Lil Play's girlfriend's body after they killed her, but it's still not clear exactly why they murdered her. The NBA dude told the cops that he tried to pay someone $3K to kill Morena, but they didn't want to do it. Rumors say that Lil Play was the one calling the shots on his own girl from behind bars, but right now, there's no evidence to back the story up. The new wave of EBK rappers were popping off and about to take everything to the next level, but instead of focusing on the music, they've all been catching cases and getting locked up. They've also taken some big losses like young Slo-Be, and right now it seems like the momentum they built up is dying out fast. A lot of rap fans want artists to really live the life they're rapping about, but EBK has proven that if you stay in the streets and get active for too long, it's only a matter of time before you end up dead or in prison.